I got this from Odyssey in my email, and it says there's a new content from your subscribers, channel name, video title, and when I mash it, this is what I get. Hopefully we could see it soon.
God sent his son. They call him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives.
Someone asked me to help with making a pencil quilt pattern, and I'm going to give it a try and see if I can do it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do, we're going to go 2.5 inches right here on our material. And I'm hoping I can do this for her. So, I probably won't do a lot of talking, so I can concentrate. Alright, now, we can't get this back up here. If we look right here at this one, you have two pencil things there. So, and then you have two different ones. Now this is going to be my different one. Alright, so I'll put this up here so I can put it on it. Alright, so this one right here would be right here and right here. Alright. Now, we're going to get another strip. See what it says that we need to do. See if I can do it this way. It'll be probably a whole lot more easier. Line this up. Alright, and we're going to use this as the pencil things that go right here in the middle. And we're going to do it 2.5 inches. Alright, and they are going to go right here. Now some of this we're going to have to cut down, of course. You always have a lot when it starts off, but I believe I can do it. Alright, so now that is the pencil part. Now we're going to have another pencil part that is going to equal up to these two, like this. So, let's see. Let's turn this one around. Put that one there. Okay, that one there. Alright. Now, so we've got that one and then that one. Okay. Now we're going to want this one. And we're going to put it right here. And line it up. Alright, now this is the next block up from that one. I need one to go right here, whatever color I'm going to make my pencil. There. Let's get rid of that. Let's make our pencil this color. And it, according to this, it's showing two different ones. So we're going to try to do it in one, okay? Instead of doing it in two. Alright. We have, so that's 2.5 inches. We're going to want this one 2.5 inches. And I want to look and make sure I am doing right. That one would go here. Alright, now you have to have a outside color. And I'm going to make this my outside color, I hope. Let me check, make sure it'll work first. Because if it don't work, we can make it work. Alright. So, now I want to cut this square, which is, by the way, I have no idea. This square, you might want to go just a little bit bigger. It's a 5 by 5. Okay. So, now, here is this one. There's one on that side, and that is our background color. Now we got one more that we want to be the pencil, and which this is the one I've been making the pencil. So we're going to have one more of these, which is 2.5. Alright, got to have you straight so I can see what I'm doing here. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, now I was thinking and looking at it. We have two different colors right in here and right in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to make it two different colors too, and not the same color. So what I want to do is I'm going to take this green. See it? No, I don't want that. I'm going to take this green. And we're going to go 2.5 inches. So side cut. Or is it, does it have the... That's the same thing. Okay. Okay. Let's see. 2.5 inches right here. Let's see if I can't cut some more off of this one. Ain't no need letting the whole thing go to waste. Oh, come on. Okay, 2.5 inches. Okay. Now, then, let's see if I can turn this around this way. And now, if we look at this, we have one here and one here. And then we have this one right here. Alright, let's go see if we can't sew this one down. And then that way, we have them sewed down. Yeah, you can see me. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Alright. We're we're going to start down here at the bottom. And I'm going to sew these two together. Okay. I got to get rid of these strings. They bug me. Oh, they bug me. Alright. Now we're going to finger press it down out of our way. Now we're going to sew the other one the same old way, this way. Press it up. Alright, now we'll press on our other sides. Okay, like I said, we're going to have trimming. Make sure, nope, that one right there is wrong. I want this way. Let's do it right, Sandy. I 100% agree. If we do it right, we don't have to come back and fool with it later. Right on. Alright, so let's see what I can do about putting it down here. I hope this turns out right for you. But I will not be mad at all if you change your mind on it. Alright, let's do these two. Should have turned my iron on, but I didn't. Alright. Now we're going to take these two and we're going to sew them to the side of it here. Like that right there. Alright, now let's pop that up. And now we're going to do this one the same way. Alright, let's come over here, back to the cutting mat. Iron and trim down. Now, if you don't use it, it's not going to hurt me now. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Turn on my thing here and get all these other ones out of my way. Alright, let's see if we can't trim this one down first, or let's iron them first. It don't take long for this iron. It takes longer for me to even think about it. I can see I did not sew that one straight. I got a bubble in it. I need to re-sew this one. Alright, now, let's give this right here an iron. That looks a whole lot better. Alright, let's try to straighten this out. Alright, so now here is this one. Lay it up here. And now we're going to go for this one. Ah! Oh well. Alright. So now, we have this. Let me get my phone back on and take a look. Make sure I'm putting it on the right direction. Yes. Alright, so now we're going to go down and we're going to sew this down to this. So I'll be right back. Alright. I wished I had colors that would go good together on it. Alright. So now here is this one. And we're going to have to trim just a little bit more on the side here. A little bit more on this side. Alright. So this one looks like these two right here and this one. I hope you can see it pretty good. Alright, now we have these three right here. Okay? Now, this right here measures, I don't have a long enough one. Nine. Let's say 9. We trim off the sides. I'm not too good with the... I don't have my cards here anymore. Tell me what it is. Alright. So, we're going to make this pencil... let's say... Let me find... There's my pencil. And I'm just guessing. Alright, that right there would be 6. So let's go with 12. I'm just using it as a for instance. Alright, here's a 12. And now we're going to want to trim this one down. Not what I wanted. Alright. Here we have, oh man, that right there. Alright, this is a no-no. I need to measure this. This is 4 inches long. I need to have it 4 inches. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's go with 12 like we was before. Sometimes you lose your brain. I lost my brain. But this right here is 4 inches long. Make sure you have 4 inches. Alright, so see if we can't turn that one around. Get rid of the sides here. Okay. Right now, line it up on one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. Now we have these two on this side, which is 2.5 with the seam line now. So we're going to keep this one. Put this one up here. 2.5. Alright. We want 2. No, it's going to be. Yes. I'm hoping I can get 2 12s out of this. Okay. And then try to even it up the very best I can. Turn it around. And how big is it? Oh, we can go more. Okay, so here's 2.5. What am I thinking, Sandy? I have no earthly idea. Trying to make it perfect. Alright, now let's take just the very tip off of this so we can open it up. And whatever size this is whatever size I want to make the rest of it. Alright. Now we're going to take these 2 pieces and we're going to sew them. Oh yes, I've got plenty. And we're going to sew it down to this. Alright, I'll get that done and then I'll come right back. Okay, let's see if we can iron this down and line it up with that. Trim it down. And all the other good stuff that we want to do with it. Alright. Now. Line it up. Trim it. And trim it. Alrighty. Now, we have this. Oh, look at that. I am way off. This is some of the things that happens. Alright, we got to go back to this one. This one's, oh no. And I don't have enough to do that. To go back to that one. Alright. I want to save these. Because as we can tell, it's this one right here is the one that we messed up on because we have, what is that, 1/2 inch? Let's see if we got about 1 inch wrong. 1 inch is wrong. So whatever this was, I need to add 1 inch. Yeah, I need to make it 5 inches. And I got 5 inches into it. Alright. So, I'm going to take this down. See what I can do here. To measure 5 inches. Hopefully I have it. I thought I added my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to have a whole 5 on this one. I won't have it. Unless I add something to it. Alright, let's go ahead and try the 4.5. Because that is what it looks like I'm showing here. Okay. Now I'm going to take this right here apart. As soon as I find... Oh, here it is. Alright, so I'm going to take this apart. And I'm going to sew it down to that one. And hopefully it will give it enough. But this is the way I have to do it sometimes. To find out which goes where. Alright, let's trim this right here down. And get rid of some of this junk. I hate all them strings. Alright. Now let's iron it down. Hopefully this time it'll work. Okay. Alright, here's this. And yes! Yes! That right there equals up better than the other one does. Alright, let's sew this. Let's get these 2 lines together right here. We'll pin them down so it won't move. I may get to put this one up tonight. Alright, let's go sew it down. It'll only take a minute. Alright, let's iron it down and then trim it down. And I think we'll have that part anyway. I think that's looking pretty good. I think that's looking pretty good. See what it looks like with on here. Now, see how this is going with this? Okay, and then you have the other 2 over here. This right here needs to go a little bit more over that way. If we see that, I'm not going to take it apart. Instead of it being 2.5, you probably need to go down. And what one would it be? I'd say probably about 2. Let's see how many inches we are off. 1/2 inch. So go down to 2 on this. And then that right there would put it down the way that you need it. Alright, so now we have this. Now we're going to want the eraser part of it, which I do not have the measurements or anything for the eraser part. So what we're going to do is we're going to play with it anyway. Now remember, I don't have the colors, so I'm going to use the colors that I do have. Alright, let's see what we can do. I was going to make it another square, but then I'd still have the same problem. Alright. We're going to... Alright. That ain't going to help me. I can't read this thing backwards. We want 8.5. Okay. Alright. Now, there is this one. And this could be for the part right here around the pencil. And then we'll use this for the eraser. Because it's big enough. Now, like I said, I'm not going to get mad if you don't use this. All right, now 8.5 is what I need. Let's see, let's do it this way. Make sure my thing is flat because I don't want to make it anything else. Alright. Now we're going to sew these two together and then sew it down to this. Okay. Let's see if we can't. Oh, no. Hope I don't need it next few minutes. Alright, let's get this right here. Garbage off of here. Okay. Let's see, turn it around this way. Garbage off. Alright, now we're going to give it a Alright, now here's our pencil. We need to do a little bit of trimming at the top. Make sure everything's going hunky-dory there. Alright. Alright, now we have to find some kind of binding around it, but there it is. I don't know how much good you can see it. Let's see if I can't. There we go. I don't know what happened to that one that I did have, but I had to go get me another one. Alright. So, I hope you can see it. See if I can't move this out of my way. And hopefully you can see this too. Let's see what you can see. I hope you can see it. I wish the colors were different and all, but they're not. Like, these colors would match. Like on this one, you have a darker and dark and a light in the middle. Then you have a dark here and a dark here and a light in the middle. I wished I had them colors. I believe it would work out prettier. But I think that this right here will give you something to go by. And if you don't use it, it is not going to hurt my feelings. Alright, we'll see you all later. If you would like to donate to Poor Man's Sewing, come down here to Poor Man's Sewing. Then come up here and look for About. And right here you can donate to the channel. And every donation is really appreciated. We thank you very much, and I hope you have a blessed day.